This here is one of the cheapest pizza ovens you can buy. Made by Walmart, the 15-inch Expert Grill only costs $117. But it doesn't come with any accessories like most other budget pizza ovens offer. Add in a cover and a 15-inch pizza peel, and you're approaching $150. This oven is also only fueled by charcoal, or at least that's what the box says. In this video, I'll see how well it performs while considering the cost, and also compare it to some other budget ovens. Let's get started. The packaging is okay, but there were a few dents on the door and on the side of the oven body. I had mine shipped since my local Walmart didn't stock these, so maybe you'll have better luck grabbing one off the shelf. Setup basically involves attaching the legs and handles. You can see the legs are really long, making this oven a lot taller than any other I've tested. But the length also decreases the stability a bit. They seem pretty flimsy, and they don't fold in for storage. And you really do want to buy a cover, because it doesn't even come with a chimney cap, so water can get right into the stone. And after just 1 week of owning this, there are multiple rust spots developing already. Overall, the design isn't too bad. The door can be a bit awkward to use, but it has a heat-resistant handle on the front, and there's ample space inside, with a flame diverter shield in the back. I'm not much of a charcoal guy.
There's soot under my boy's nails. You don't get that from a clean-burning fuel.
You don't get the rich, smoky flavor either.
Shut your mouth.
So I didn't have a chimney to kickstart the fire. I used the old-school trick of making a little nest for the baby charcoal, using paper, a bit of kindling, and vegetable oil. After a bit, we ignited. Temperatures seemed to hover in the 600 to 700 range, which had me thinking, maybe I do need a chimney. So I got a chimney. It was definitely easier to light, but the temperature did the same thing, preferring to land around 650. Since I had a bunch of dough made, I decided to launch a Neapolitan for the heck of it. And as expected, it was poor. New York style was another story. This is an ideal temperature range for this style pizza, so it performed decent. But watch out for the big holes in the flame shield. They tend to creep through and can burn the crust if you get too close. Next, I grabbed a few chunks of wood and placed them on top of the coals. This picked up the thermometer to around 775 and produced a nice rolling flame. But the stone temperature still struggled to increase much beyond 700. So once again, Neapolitan was no good. This oven is definitely only suited for bread flour-based doughs. Adding wood, or even pellets, on top of the charcoal seemed to result in a better cook. But it seems as if this oven design was better fitted to be a 12-inch oven. Maybe then the stone temperature would be easier to heat up. You couldn't pry my uni or gosni from my cold dead hands. But if we're talking budget ovens, I'd take the Pizzello Forte or the Stoke ovens any day over this. They're a bit more, but come with a bunch of accessories and offer hybrid fuel choices. I'll put links to my reviews below.